usual, things run out just quicker than you need them to. I was just getting the YouTube chat, just in case, miracle of miracles, someone actually pops in on the YouTube. But they rarely do, which is why I almost couldn't be bothered to go to the effort of opening the window. So I decided, why not? I'll open the window and make certain, just in case someone decides to pop in and say hello, because it would just be typical that the 1 week I think, fuck it, can't be bothered, that would be the 1 week that someone goes, hello, I thought I'd check this stream out. As if anybody would think, oh, I think I'll check that stream out. Right, we were having problems in the world of ice, the Valley of the Frost. We were, I believe, at the end, weren't we? Yes. Yes, conquered the revolving monolith. Now we were at the Penitent Tower. And only the penitent man may pass. And hopefully this time we shall pass. Right. Okay, so brain, pick up the ball. Brain, pick up the ball. Right, I feel like this might be too small, but for now we're going to work relatively small. And you may be thinking, that's not the right shape, surely. It is for what I'm after. Right. So something like that and that, that and that. Maybe even one further out. Yeah, that might work. Right, the other thing we need is not there. No, that's not that. A couple of suspension blocks, that's what we're after. And I think we'll need to go up at least one higher there. And finally, we want to put that motherfucker. I know I can fit this in because I've fitted something bigger in the fucking gap, so it's not like you can't fit it in. That way might be slightly easier. I'm probably going to have to move the overall machine forward, which is actually going to be a slight problem for the next aspect of the plan. Could prove problematic. Right, what we want to do here is get rid of the auto brake and then forwards. I don't know. O and L would suffice, perhaps. I just realised. Oh no, I have to. Oh, that's flukish, but I'll take the fluke. Right. So I want that right at the front. There we go. That'll do. Although I probably will want it right at the further back slightly, at least. Right. Let's shove that there and then head into our little movement controls and shove that all the way to the back. Alright, fine, I'll shove it not all the way, just a little way to the back. Now, we want something like this. Maybe if I've got the space. Ah, you bastard. Yes, you've told me there's an intersection. I didn't really believe you when you said there was an intersection. When you said there was an intersection, I still don't really believe you. Now you've said it again. Right. Whale or orca? I don't know. I don't really understand the question. And if it was based on something I said, I've completely missed what it was that I said. So, right. Okay. So forwards we want that way, and no, that way, and then forwards and reverse. That way and that way. No, that way. Oh, right, hang on, I'm confused. Yes, no, yes. I don't know. It's going to be fun finding out, isn't it? I suppose possibly. Let's see. Nope, that is going around in circles. Okay, so we do need to do forwards, reverse, forwards, reverse. That should now. Okay, it's a little, I can't deny it's a little rickety. Not 100% what I was after in terms of stability, but I suppose what I could do is I could just slap on a... extra bit here and here, and just rather than have driven wheels, if we just have a couple of slave wheels exclusively for balance. Alright, now next up. Now this is the bit where I'm not 100% convinced, but also I don't think I need all of these. Let's apply the bombs. Yeah, I'll need every other one, so I will strip it down some. Can we? Oh, that is very convenient. Right, an extra one. I mean, that's a peculiar entering phrase, but fair dues. I mean, for now, I'll let it slide as just a peculiar way of saying hello. But much more talk of that, and probably going to be banned. I put those wheels on the wrong way. That's weird. I don't know precisely how that happened, but never mind. Well, I suppose maybe I defaulted to what a machine should probably look like, and not what this machine ended up looking like. Right, let's key map these to. This is at least part of the theory, anyway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so let's test. Right, I must admit, because I don't actually have a forward and a back, I'll probably get away with a forward and a back there. I see, possibly. I'm assuming, are you a Besiege Pro and therefore know your engineering? Right. I mean, that's an issue, but that's because I didn't brace the thing. But let's just... Yeah. Yeah. Once braced, it probably will be fine. I mean, no guarantee of that, but fuck it, we'll have a go. Probably need to brace the arm as well. Now I'm fairly certain you can brace it like so, because the motion of the wheel does in fact match the motion of the ocean. Yeah. No, not in the slightest bit. Right, this one I do need to change, so whatever you're classifying as left, we'll have on O and that on right, perhaps. Badink, badink. No, I'm not really limiting the angle. Right, okay, so... Whoa there! Well, that was vigorous. I mean, I killed a load of dudes. Not exactly what I wanted. So, I think that's because it... Yeah. Sort of... Whoa there! Okay, we need to brace the bottom as well. That's fine. That should have been expected, but I can't deny I was hoping to get away with not doing quite so much bracing, but fuck it, we'll do a little extra bracing on the front. Probably, no, I don't know, I'm just making up my bracing as I go along. Shouldn't be a huge problem. I just need something to allow a little bit of extra support. I can't deny it. I'm wondering if it would be beneficial. I don't think I'd be able to fit a wheel on the side. Oh, apparently I can fit a wheel on the side. I wonder if it would be beneficial to be able to move my bomb rack, as it were, around, but I don't know. Feels like I probably know it wouldn't be that beneficial. Plus I do still have to deal with these guys. There is a sort of plan to do with dealing with those guys, but it's very difficult to know if it would work. Right, forwards, reverse, inverse kinematics, forwards, reverse. Sounded very happy about that. 10 points to the person who explains inverse kinematics. Good luck. I probably need it. Yeah, I'll probably want to do that as well. But I mean, obviously these guys are coming at me. As I say, that's an issue. Whoa, it's vigorous. It is vigorous, isn't it? I'm ignoring the. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to ignore the issue of them for much longer. But whoops. No, guys, you weren't supposed to. There's one way of dealing with them, but yes. Okay. I don't hate the fact that this is on wheels. I don't hate the fact that it's on wheels. I don't necessarily think it's a huge benefit that it's on wheels, but I don't hate the fact that it's on wheels. Yes, if we just mirror. Really should use the symmetry more often, but I always forget. Always something there to remind me that I'm shit at this game. There's always something there to remind me that I'm shit at this game. Always something there to remind me that I'm shit. Right. Okay. So, precisely how to do... I mean, I suppose first test we might as well just go with the crazy test. You never know, the crazy test might work, and at that point it'd be quite beneficial. So that's what we're after. Now we actually do want a lot more of those. Yeah, the problem is that's not going to have enough room to do what I want. But maybe I suppose just... No, there's not an intersection. Well, I suppose that might work. I mean, that's even crazier than the first design, but fuck it, it's... I mean... It's allowing me to do it, so... I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it down to B and Q, and I am going to do it. Right. There, you bastard. Alright, fine. Not as many grenades as I wanted. Fucking whores. Was that unnecessary? Yes. Why, yes. Yes, it was unnecessary. But then again, I am the king of unnecessary. Now really, that needs some kind of stabilisation. It's like something that perhaps would stop it just rolling over. Just need like a little bit more space. A little bit more space, game. A little bit more space would work wonders for what I'm trying to do. But I suppose I probably don't want you having loads of extra space because, well, A, it's a challenge. Oh, something to do with Unity and moving a character. I'm assuming that's in response to the inverse kinematic statement. And yes, I think that's probably close enough to gain some credits. Although it's not really Unity. That's slightly inaccurate to suggest it's specifically to do with Unity. It is... Whoops. Bugger. It's Shift. That's the problem sometimes when you're using multiple different programs that do sort of multiple different variations on which button. Okay, there we go. So that's not... I mean, it's insanity. It is. It just is. But the question is it functional insanity? And I can't say. I don't think it is. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I realised at that point you were hoping I was going to say yes, it is functional insanity, but unfortunately it's not. Yes, no. You do get partial credit because you did mention moving a character, which is entirely accurate. But it's not necessarily sort of exclusive to Unity. It is. Are you right? Okay. now the only issue we've got... Oh, I see, yeah, what I need to do... What I really needed to do there was mirror it, but that's fine. I'm not going to lose too much sleep over just having to manually adjust these. Ding, ding, ding. Right, okay, so the theory, now I know for a fact this is not going to work, it's just what I'm most familiar with it from. Yes, that's fair. I mean, I assume, I haven't used much of Unity, but I'm assuming they probably do have it. Whoops, I have turned off the bloody menu. There we go, that's what I wanted. That's the button I was after. Right, okay, so T is my launch. Explosive charge, we want maximum explosive charge. Pick a colour. Someone in the chat, pick me a colour. Pick me a colour, my friend. Pick me a colour, and hopefully we'll get colours of those explosions. But it is sort of primarily just 3D models. It's something to do with moving the legs and the arms. I don't know specifically what is defined by inverse kinematics, but nonetheless it's so that if you move a foot, the leg will sort of automatically bend upwards, and if you move, say, the hand, the arm, because if you think of it in your own body, if you think of your hand being sort of taken by someone else and moved around, obviously your arm is automatically moving with it because it hasn't really got much choice. And that's basically what it does in 3D modelling. Right, you wanted green, so we will... Now, see, we had this problem last time. Theoretically, that's going to be green. However, I'm not going to lie, can't guarantee it. Right. Well, I suppose let's test the first line of defence. Woof. Okay. The first line of defence blew up my own machine. That's tolerable. I suppose what we're going to have to do... And yes, you're quite right, green was achieved. That's at least one win. We definitely need these like further back somehow. I don't truth be told, I don't think there is going to be a way for me to get, because I don't think one extended leg is necessarily going to change anything. There's just too much. I mean, it did change a little bit, didn't it? It did change a little bit. I wonder if there's a way. Oh, what can I do to just try and make them not tip forward? I suppose I could technically try just shoving a bunch of weight on this back leg. Oh, shit, alright, I can't put weight there, fine. Maybe if I do something like that. Just absolute fucking maximum weight. And we'll just run that as a test. Okay. That's a little more, it's a little steadier. Not a lot, but a little bit. So yes, at that point then, probably worthwhile sticking those weights on there. I might just try and do is stick a weight in the middle there as well. Mass, maximum mass, maximum mass, maximum mass, maximum mass, maximum mass. And now I'm wondering if maybe, if I want to launch them immediately, it might be worthwhile extending their flight time. Oops. Oh. So we'll just... try... I mean, we haven't even gotten to the actual catapult working part of the proceedings yet, but still. And I suppose I probably ought to let them get a little bit close. Oh, that's the grenade button. Yeah. That was the grenade button. Right. Hopefully, I won't have to worry about the grenade button if I launch the grenades. Okay. Annoyingly, I'd forgotten there was a group over there as well. So unless I killed most of the. Oh, they're just getting up. I mean, that's just massive fuck off explosion. They just decided to get up. Kind of running out of options here. Because if they can, seriously, go. If they can shrug off explosions. And then apparently the structure. Oh, I suppose that's because they're all set on bloody V as well, aren't they? Oh, ball bags, utter ball bags. The real problem with that is I genuinely thought it was going to work. And I know that's insanity. I know that's insanity, but I genuinely thought that would work. Oh dear, I think the computer's struggling a bit with quite so much shit on the screen. Okay, so, I mean, kind of need this one to go a bit straighter, so maybe if I put a little extra thrust on these two corner ones. No, apparently it's still not anywhere near enough. Well, okay. I suppose this is the problem when you don't have a plan B. No, I don't. I do want that menu. Oh, I suppose that'll do. The whole point was to delete them. Not quite the method I was planning on using, but it'll do. So, how to deal with the problem now, I suppose. Ah, cock. Alright. If you've changed the explosion colour, I can't help but think that's not going to work. Oh, why do they have to exist? I might actually... The ridiculous thing is, I might actually be able to win. Oh, God. Well, there's a bomb I just... There's a bomb I just deployed by accident. See, I reckon... Oh, of course. I need to be... Yeah, I do. Oh, well, I destroyed the middle tower. I need that to back off. Especially considering how vigorous this thing's turned out to be. Blimey, I think we've got double. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oh, okay, 4's kind of gone. Yeah, alright. You may think this is looking like a strange plan. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Definitely going to need some lateral movement on that thing. Right, so how to move this that way? Okay, let's... No, it's not really quite going to do what I want it to do. Yes, that'll just be a problem. I just don't think... Maybe the cog? No, the cog's not going to fit. No, alright. It's probably going to have to be that wheel. Can't see this working, but oh well. I suppose actually it still probably needs to be 4 wheels on my wagon. Like that, and duplicate it like that. That, duplicate, like that. Now we need to figure out the mapping. Right, okay. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to be classified as left and right at this point, but well, CV, 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 and finally CV. So hopefully, so they can just trundle off, and then C, and then I can just trundle off. And now theoretically those arseholes, I must admit I'm quite impressed by this. It's not going to work because, oh no, hey, tell a lie. It worked for apparently all but one asshole. Ah, cock. Don't know precisely what went wrong there, but it clearly did go wrong. So, I suppose more bombs. Yes. Flames is a bad situation, unfortunately. The unfortunate thing is, inevitably, even if I do get the little fuckers at the front row, I'm going to end up having to try and get the little... I'm going to have to try and be very, very careful with my flipping bomb deployer, because of course I'm working with high explosives. And unfortunately, working with high explosives is apparently difficult. I didn't know this. Did you know this? I suppose arguably you usually in sort of TV terrorists, they do tend to be half blown to buggery and back, so it's not that surprising that it's difficult working with explosives. Right, you get the fuck back now. Oh, that's what keeps happening. Right, I need... Right, okay, I suppose B for bomb deploy. Right. Now, is that an annoying permanent deadening of the stream? I mean, yeah, it's certainly looking like it, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. don't know if that's just the browser. Plausibly just the browser. Ah, looks like it was just the browser. Okay, fine. So it didn't go off after all. It was just my browser that went off. Awesome. Thank you for making life difficult. Alright, badoosh. Raise up. Back the fuck off. I must admit, of all the things I have ever produced, that is satisfying. Now we just have to wait and see. Bang. And it does look suspiciously like the dirtbags are gone. Right. Okay, you... Right. Oh. Tits. Yeah. I need to do different buttons for... Oh, piss and shit. What's going to be the easiest one to change? I think I quite like those wheels being on forward and back, so I think it's going to have to be this wheel. But to what? I've already used I and K, haven't I? O and L? I don't think I've used. And yeah, O, B, yeah, that should alright be okay. O and L, right. Okay, once more into the breach, dear friend. Once more, back that off. See my vehicle up on its sort of weird legs. Oh shit! No, of course I have already used O and L, haven't I? Yeah. Bugger. Oh, somebody arsehole survived this time. So this is going to be a fucking exercise in fluke, isn't it? Ugh. Ball bags. U and J then. Hopefully we haven't got anything on J. Back. Up. Back. It's probably best to be on the primary wheels there. I see, yeah, that's an issue. That bloke's early. Bang. Oh, one little shithead. Two little shitheads. And the machine is dead. I suppose this is the problem with an unreliable system. If it was an actual reliable system, it would work every time. The design flaw being me who's designed it basically equates to it's not going to be yeah, bastard. I suppose maybe 3 of them fucking survived. And look at him just fucking thrusting his little fucking rod, isn't he? Yeah, you're gonna fucking regret jumping and thrusting your little rod. Oh, look at him! Oh, look at him go as well. Look at him thrust his little rod. Yeah, little fuckers. I suppose what I'm gonna have to try and maybe do is, I haven't got any fucking room to put anything else on. I've kind of basically used everything. I feel like it's probably going to be risky putting a buzzsaw there. But, I mean... best fucking plan I've got. Why can't I put one there? Oh, because it... yeah, I mean, that's all I've got for viable weaponry there. Maybe I could... I suppose maybe if I put a couple of blocks here, and maybe I can have... I'm going to get a couple of catapults out of it, but plus now I've got to figure out fucking buttons for the rest of the catapults. I don't know if this one's going to... okay, so number pad 1, fair enough. Power, I think we need maximum power. Fucking arseholes all over the place. Okay, so now we've got a backup system. This is a mess. It's a fucking mess. This is probably the worst atrocity I have ever built in this game, and I have built some fucking atrocities. I think at the moment it's possibly worthwhile being up on those wheels. Let's get the catapult in. Whoa, there, okay. Okay, so now I probably want to go back on those wheels so that I can go back on there. Oh, great. Of course, the catapult's too high. Blading you to death? Blading you to death. Running you over? No, I've not done enough. Blading you to death? Okay, there we go. That's one more gone. Blading you to death. Running you over. And ideally blading you to death. No, he refused to get bladed to death. No. Blade to death. To death. No, he's not. Not liking the idea of getting bladed to death, is he? He's now just driving away with them. I think either one of them is on the machine, or he's dead. I can't really tell which. Oh, yes, he is in fact on the machine. Or in the machine. One of the two. Still, no, he's just stunned. And now, annoyingly, he's kind of just caught behind the machine. Okay, well, I sort of caught him with the blade. Not enough, but I sort of caught him with the blade. Yeah, I suppose the blade's doing nothing. Running them over is doing nothing. Nothing is killing these guys. You'd really think being sliced by a fucking blade would do something slightly more. Oh, I've lost a wheel, and he's about to take down my fucking bomb. Yeah, these guys are just not dying. Oh, fucking cocksucking cunt! Oh, why are you testing my patience? Why are you testing my patience? Oh, why? Oh, why? Why are you testing my patience? Why are you testing my patience? You refuse to do as you fucking told, which is just fucking work. Oh, the problem is, we're using these perishing fucking steering columns. This is going to be another fucking button I have to find. At the very least, the one slight advantage is they can probably all be the same button. Comma and a period. Comma and a period. Comma and a period. Comma and a period. I've got no guarantee the bloody fucking arrows will kill these guys. Seems as nothing kills these guys. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if these guys just died. But unfortunately, they just don't. They do not fucking die. Ugh, of course. I'm in my luck. I'm probably going to shoot my own fucking wheels now. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? There we go. Well, that's another one down. Now, if we can just... I need him in front of the machine. Okay. Right. Now, oh. Now, of course, the machine is structurally unsound. And unfortunately, the only turning I have is apparently this turning. So I'm going to have to turn the entire machine around. Which is proving an issue. I think the issue we've got is they've done quite a large volume of damage to my wheels, making the machine substantially less stable than is entirely desirable when it comes to trying to poke them with fucking grenades. Or bombs, rather. Okay. Right. Fuck. Of course I couldn't do it first shot. Annoyingly, of course. Yes. Again, this is the only way to turn the machine around. And I think I'm going to lose several more wheels before this machine turns around. Ugh. This level, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I've got the knowledge or brain power to do it, which I suppose really at this point in my life shouldn't fucking surprise me. Now, the key thing is I've got to be careful. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, there's a lot of broken parts to this fucking machine now. Oh, fuck, I missed. I don't think it's got the compared to my test one. This thing definitely does not have the throwing capacity, which is going to be a problem because I kind of need. No, I'm not got the range, which means I'm going to end up having to get closer to them, which is inevitably going to be a flipping issue. I think I'm probably going to end up having to do another sort of redesign from scratch, because this machine is just that little bit too convoluted and unreliable and shit. I mean, I might remember this sort of forward-back system because of everything. Feels like this is the only bit that's actually working. As with everything I've built. Oh, great, they've got, yeah, of course they've got fucking axes. Oh, now I get a good fucking throw on it. Now it's too late. Now I've taken several axes to the fucking machine. I think the biggest issue I'm going to find myself with... Now, why? I really feel like I should be able to turn the machine around easier than this, but apparently not so much. I suppose we might as well try and... better camera angle, really. Yes, apparently I was literally no fucking where near. Right, I need the primary wheel so that we can spin it round like a deranged crab. Oh, I see. I've just realised. Yeah, the one slight advantage I've just noted is I'm now running it backwards, and it should function exactly the same way, bar the fact that I have to invert all the controls in my brain, which could prove an issue. But that's one other advantage to this machine. As we've specified and seen, it's not got many, but there are a couple. I mean, I suppose it did a little bit of damage, but I can't reliably throw them, and because of that, I just can't. It takes so much effort to reload the pissing thing that it's probably just pointless. I suppose, yeah, if we just flip it round and slowly... No, too fast. I think this level's done me again because I got no skill for this. I don't know how to... The catapult is just too unreliable. So the idea of actually getting anywhere with this is farcical, really. Killed the dragon statue this time. Looks like I got lucky with those guys this time, so the machine is going to actually be in its best situation it's ever been in, so... That's another piece done. Another piece done. Not quite the pieces I was intending to do, but they are counting, so I will take the win on it. Yeah, it looks almost like it's a Rorschach test or something, doesn't it? Another piece there. I need to try and take down the big centre tower. That might do me some good. Depends on how ruined they're going to ask for it to be ruined, I think, is going to be the crucial issue we're going to find at some point in the not too distant future. Have to get closer, which unfortunately means I may end up earning the wrath of the fucking arseholes. A spirit bomb would be quite useful at this point, because I'm fairly certain a spirit bomb could take care of the entirety of this without issue. Shit. That was a bad launch, that one. But so I can get straight on the reload, which is quite nice. Ugh. Stream. Do you want to not be a cunt? Once again, I have to ask, is that the fucking internet or is that the fucking stream page? Goddamn fucking assholes. Apparently that is the stream page again. No, that's what. Could you just play the fucking stream for me so that I know the stream is playing? Jesus effing Christ. Is it really that difficult? Fuck's sake. Christ. Oh, why? Oh, son of a fucking whore. I think I might be done. I think the universe is telling me to just quit. One lone little shit. Right, so once again, okay, it's an interesting new tactic. I don't necessarily need to curl. I don't need to curl one out, as it were, to get a little bit more distance and oomph on the machine. What I can do is just leave it flat. It still functions the same. Unfortunately, the arc is substantially difficult to gauge. Because I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I am actually having to release the bomb at the apex of the arc manually, which is what's causing most, if not all, of the problems. Because it is surprisingly difficult to do. Shite. I don't know if I can rescue that, which means I've got live ordnance. Okay, I have just about rescued that. Okay. I mean, I suppose it got me some points, but it went off at a very peculiar angle. I suppose it's probably because I had to rescue it off the fucking ground. I suppose at least now it's not in the way. I fear though, although I suppose technically speaking, I've not used half my bombs, and I am over half the meter there. Cock. Trying to get a short arc, but proving troublesome. We are now officially over halfway through my bombs. That's better, that got the dragon that time. I'd love for me to have the necessary bomb, have the spare bombs to allow for a practice shot, but unfortunately all of these shots very much have to be the shot. Okay, that's another, that's quite a nice chunk of change, that is. Points wise, that is. 3 bombs left, quite a lot of real estate to go. I may have gotten a slightly dodgy angle on my bomb grab here, so this one might go off to God knows where. Also, I need to line it up, but it's surprisingly difficult to do. Oh, I mean, that looked like it should have done far more than it actually did there. Oh, I suppose I hit the tree at the back, didn't I? Oh, bollocks. That's 8. Maybe it might be worthwhile curving that up. I mean, that's a tiny amount of points for the dudes. Oops, that was vigorous. Okay, because the dudes are burning, got a smattering of points, but I don't... I mean, my only hope is that tower, and even then I'm not convinced that's going to give me enough points with only 1 bomb left. And I fucked it. Awesome. I suppose at this point... I tell you what, it really doesn't like turning, this vehicle. Which I suppose that's why it's got that's why it's got the sort of front and sides type steering, I suppose, but the sort of almost crab-like, isn't it? In a fucking dreadful, terrible fashion. It's just almost crab-like. I don't think... Even if I... Oh, for fuck's sake, stream! Since this is so fucking bullshit, I'm not going to bother refreshing. If it's gone off, it's gone off. I can't give a shit anymore. No, I'm massively confident. Arrows are doing nothing to this structure. My only thoughts now are if I can get the machine close enough, maybe I can club it to death. Okay. Oh, hey! I've got a brand new item to throw. Don't you throw axes at me? Oh, okay, no, that's very, very heavy. I mean, I may still be able to throw it, just its level of weight came as more of a surprise than anything else. I don't think I'm going to be able to. No. Okay, so what we'll have to try and do is just drive around that rock. I knew that was going to get in the way. Very annoying. I mean, I can't deny it. It is technically working, just not. Certainly not going to be the quickest of methods. Well, I killed that dude. The unfortunate inconvenience is I'm not sure if it is just the tower or whether I'm going to have to do these things as well. Oh, crap. Unfortunately, they're getting the better of me with the fucking... no, that is the one I wanted. No, alright. Oh, bollocks. Absolute fucking bollocks. This is a okay. I mean, in terms of, okay, I don't think I can turn anymore, which is what's classified as an issue. And no, okay. Unfortunately, the machine is very much built for using rocks, using bombs, not rocks, which is... Oh, shit, I think the machine might be broken now. Yes. I have managed to somehow the machine is now... Oh, no, I think... Well, I no longer have a grabber, which is going to be an issue. Yeah, okay. Oh, this level don't want to give, does it? God, look how fucking close the points are. What's left that you want me to ruin, game? What's left? Oh, I mean... Oh, don't think the machine has got anything left, unfortunately. Maybe the right amount of finagling. Unfortunately, if it's not obvious, I have now lost the wheel arm, so that could prove problematic. Best go round the block. My only hope is the rickety saw blade on the wrong side of the machine. Because, yeah, unfortunately turning... I think turning may be out of commission now. Or it's going to be the widest turning circle you have ever seen in your life. But we're going to try... Oh, no, okay, I'm going to go into my own thing. Heave ho, heave ho. I'm going to go round the trees. I will just state that, but oh, I see. There's dudes alive. That's probably the key issue we've got. Unfortunately, the idea of me being able to steer well enough to do anything to these guys is farcical. Although some of them, plus I've lost pretty much all of the crossbows, I think. Yes, all of the crossbows have come off. Well, I think yeah, the only things left to destroy are the little dudes. Which are, I mean, they are going to destroy me long before I destroy them. I'm giving it my best shot, but just the big issue I've got is I can't get the saw blade in a position to actually do anything. I've also just spotted I have lost my forward and back wheels. Oh, okay, that's actually helping with the steering. Oh no, I've lost the saw blade. I say lost the saw blade. I haven't technically lost it, but it is not. It's no longer part of the machine. Or I think it's held on. Oh, come on, a little bit of wall there, a little bit more wall game. Come on, just yield the tiny little bit of percent that I need. I just don't want to start again. Come on, saw blade. Saw tips. Do you want some ointment? No. What I really need is a dude to just get sawed. The machine is just slightly too broken. And by slightly I mean incredibly too broken, because it is now steering pretty much against itself almost at all times. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you see, I suppose arguably that is what perseverance gets you. Fucking thank you. Oh my god. The only problem is we got another fucking island of this shit. I'm loosely assuming you may have... Oh no, I suppose Malice Sea would work. I'm surprised that's not coming up, because usually you can use... Unless that's just my side, it's not coming up, which is definitely plausible. I'm going to try refreshing, so I can't see the chat right this very moment. But yeah, do feel free to try... Oh, the Duskwood! That's unfortunate. I think I've been missing the chat from the YouTubes. So if you're still present, Duskwood, hello. Hello, indeed. finally managed to get the machine to burn down the Frosty Lands. But now what we've got to do is try and take Krolmar. And I don't know what Krolmar's going to be like. Oh, that's interesting. There's another fucking chatter that I don't think was coming up on... Oh, in fact, the output. Now that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. But that's quite useful-ish, I suppose. But yes, I apologise. If you're still present, Mr. Duskwood, I do apologise for having ignored you. Unfortunately, owing to several technical issues, I'd been refreshing my Firefox page and that overwrote the... Oh, for fuck's sake, destroy the outpost. Fuck off. I suppose we need to save this machine as... I don't know what to save it as. God. Repeating catapult hero. Seems as, you know, in its darkest, most destroyed day, it was technically still functioning. Why is there a beam of hot fire? I don't know why there's a beam of hot fire, but there is a beam of hot fire. Well, that is going to be troublesome for the repeating catapult, because there is no way. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get this machine out the fucking way quickly enough. That was close, but unfortunately, yeah, it's now chasing. I'm assuming I might. I don't know precisely how to deal with this situation, but let's try running away. Can Hero Machine do it again? Spoiler alert, no, because I'm going to have to pass through the flame, which means my wheels are now on fire, which basically means the machine is kind of done. Oh, I thought I might just get one little shot out, but I must admit, I'm wondering if there's a way of finagling this. Because what I think it's doing is I think it might be tracking that block there. So if I finagle that block out and then just replace it with a block there, and then if I'm quick enough, I mean, I clearly wasn't quick enough. Fine. I'm still not entirely unconvinced I'm not right. Naturally. Eesh. Okay, no, it's looking like I'm wrong. Well, that's all my bombs gone. Yeah, no, I think... I don't know, unless it's maybe whatever you're controlling. One good no, never mind. No one good shot. Shit. I realise at this point, just give up on this machine and use something else, but fuck off. There you go. I told you to fuck off, and it fucking did. I'm just quicker than the sun. I had to get closer to the sun, and just that's the benefit, I suppose, of having used that machine for quite such a long time. I kind of knew all of the controls so well that I was able to just bypass all the nonsense and bullshit. Exactly. Now you want me to open the vault game? Oh. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong, but why in the world? When he's like, surely, I feel like the camera should be smart enough to not like blur out if you're close to things. But what I think... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that makes any sense. I think I need to pick that key up, put that key in that block. Now I may also have to turn that block, but I suppose it's a case of figure out one thing at a time. So I think this ugly beast of a machine is going to have to be retired for now. So we'll go back to utilising a big tank base. Now there's a part of me thinking I've already sort of slightly solved this sort of problem in the past, which in fact means I've got a machine that might work the way I would like it to work. Yes, the sword lifter. So this is mostly... Oh, am I going to have to deal with the sun again? No, okay. No, I don't think I do. This is mostly currently tests. Primarily because I can't actually remember how the fuck you use the machine. Okay, there we go. Oh. Well, that I don't remember that happening the last time I used this machine. Okay, so there is definitely some problems with this machine. I swear. It definitely worked for its designated purpose last time. God damn it, it keeps ripping the fucking front off. How in the world did it manage to flipping... I suppose it probably ripped the front off last time as well. Bloody typical. How am I going to stop it ripping the pissing front off? I suppose, to a certain extent, reinforce that even they specify that reinforcing too much ends up making it brittle rather than anything else. So I mean, I feel like this one could actually work for this challenge. Just not well. I suppose, as with most of my machines, they probably did it via like the skin of their fucking teeth. Come on, if you just roll. Just roll onto your wheels? No, okay. Just build a new machine. Just build a new machine. No. Point blank fucking refuse now. Ah, you bastard. Just put more weight in the back. I suppose it's also, currently the issue we've got is sort of fulcrum based, isn't it? Because the pivot point is such that when I extend the front, you do need far more weight on the back. Unfortunately, I fear that might be too much weight on the back now. Those llamas are just killing things. Okay, unfortunately, that's not a good pickup. It has led to the fact that I might wind up with a good pickup. Okay, well, I mean, it's picked up. Don't necessarily know I can get it in the hole. Where'd the key go? It's in the hole. Okay, okay. Oh. Finagling. Release. Booyah! And luckily, you don't need you don't need to do anything other than put the key in the hole. But there you go. See? Glory be to the sword lifter. It worked for me once again. Okay, so we're going to have a... so melt the gold pile. Interesting, okay. Oh, Christ. What still want? Oh, the hole, yes. Now, this is going to be... this is going to be a predicament, isn't it? Right. I suppose, depending on where I need to aim it, as to precisely how much of a problem this is going to be. Because what I'm assuming is I'm going to have to pick up this thing. And then reflect the sun ray at that. I'm not, you know, this is one of those ones where I'm not convinced this machine's going to be able to do it at this stage, but ideally what I kind of want to do, unless, are they mirrored both sides? Oh, actually, yeah. Difficult to say if that's going to work or not, but I suppose, fuck it. I'm probably going to end up burning the machine while I'm testing this, but yes, no, okay, maybe that's not going to... Oh no, it does reflect. Just slight issues with burning the machine to death. But I suppose maybe the secret is going to be I'm going to need to build an all metallic machine. So okay. Again, so it needs to have some kind of motion, both one way and the other. So I'd need to do sort of like something maybe like that. I think I will need perhaps a basic tank base, but we'll build my basic tank base out of couplers. No. Yeah, I think big. No, big wheels won't work. Powered cogs. Awkward? Yes. Functional? Probably not. But they might work. I do always wonder. Because I always wondered if you could do some kind of like train. I'm sure if you were intelligent, the answer is yes. Yes, you could do a train, but unfortunately, I'm not 100% convinced it's going to work. Right, so I suppose let's make these tank controls. Oh, that's the wrong one. Right, so I've now got a slightly awkward tank control. So cogs. Yes, unfortunately cogs are flammable enough to catch fire. I don't think I've got a solution to that. Well, I suppose technically, what can I do with spinning blocks? Well, unfortunately, spinning blocks spin automatically. That's an issue. Slider, piston, decoupler, grabber, spring, ball joint, hinge, swivel joint. Swivel joint, I think, just... don't think you've got any control over the spinner, that one. No, exactly. Right, okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. We have problems. I mean... I always thought that would be interesting, but the mere notion that I'm going to be able to build it, fuck no. Fuck no. in for a penny. In for a disappointing pounding, said the prostitute to her mate, who was also a prostitute. Just thought I'd clarify that. Make sure you all know that prostitutes only ever talk to prostitutes. It's the law. I can spin the spinning blocks, yes, but unfortunately I don't have any control over the spinning blocks, which is an issue. Right. So I think I want... No, what we want first I think is that. We want those facing the same direction. Then yes, to that. And then basically now probably want another one of them maybe. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I mean this is definitely going to be a thing. Right, what's some of these automations? Okay, sensors, timers, altimeter, a logic gate, okay, oh god, angometer, and a speedometer. Christ. No, I think we're gonna have to stick with manual, I fear. Right, okay, so O and L there, so that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now, ideally what we want to do is this one. Yes. 40 is probably acceptable. But this one probably wants to be more sort of, we'll try Z and X. And ZX. ZX, as in the spectrum. Right, so these ones are a little bit more sort of, I'll keep them free. Have them on forward and back perhaps. Okay, so what did I? Okay, that's the wrong. That's the wrong ones though. What the fuck did I set these to? O and L, of course I did. Okay. Fuck, man. Okay, so that's not quite what I'm after. That's not quite what I'm after. But it's close. It is close. Okay, so if that's the left and right and that's the Z and C. What I'm going to want to do is on those ones, I want this to be something like, we'll go I and K again. So maybe, this is way too complicated though. Okay. Oh. The controls are too complicated for my brain, I think. So it needs to. Okay. A Bamzuki stream. I have no idea what that means, but I don't think I've quite got the logic of how to get it to step. Because I suppose, yeah, no, technically, right, hang on. Stop doing the splits. Yeah, no, it's not quite. What's another way of doing that sort of thing? I suppose. I tell you what. Yeah, okay, that's another. Could you? Oh yeah, destroy the thing. Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. So, what I want to do is something devilishly similar to what I just had, but possibly try and make it a little simpler, which is beneficial to me because simple is vastly better. Steering hinge. That's it. I must admit that's probably too far away for what I really need. Yeah, I think that probably suffice. So ideally what I want is, yeah, I think what we want to do is a little bit of separation, so something like that and that, then have another steering hinge there and there, there, and then finally have what is essentially our sort of foot pads. I feel like that's not quite, definitely not quite going to work, especially since I need to adjust the controls. Two teams of children would have 3D models they'd made in a client. Oh fuck! I'm not convinced that's what it was called, but I remember something definitely similar, so it might be it. Right, so this, right, okay, so this is the foot joint. So really we just want that to be able to turn the 90 degrees that I'd like. Oh, sorry, I perhaps I didn't make it clear enough when I was discussing that. I wasn't suggesting you were wrong in terms of it being called Bamzuki. I'm just saying that's not what I remembered. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to look it up to see if it is the thing I'm remembering and I'm misremembering its name, or I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, I'm definitely thinking of a different one. Oh no, maybe not. No, I think that is the one actually. Devilishly close. I swear, not quite what I remember. Have a look at its Wikipedia page, if there's any sort of potential side things that they used, or you know, next gen or previous gen or something. No, okay. But yes, no, that's not. It's not quite the one I'm thinking of, but as I say, I wasn't, when I was saying that, it wasn't a case of no, you're wrong, it's called something else. I'm the description you gave reminded me of something else entirely. Right, so what we got here? So hang on, I've gotten confused again. Okay, so that side's done. What I need to do is the feet on this side. And now for now, what we'll just do. Okay, so we've now got feet. Oh shit, yeah, I suppose they need to be separate, don't they? But it's sad, really, isn't it? You thought that was going to be the solution. You thought that was going to actually be a thing. Yeah, I did slightly. But there you go. Sent a pre-made worm zook into the seesaw course, and it just trashed around and knocked everything over. Showed it at the club and the teacher and said that looked like abuse. Oh wow. So you're about as good at that as I am at this. I think... I mean, if it wasn't obvious, I'm trying to build a metal walker. Now, I grant you, it might not have been useful. It might not have been obvious, but nonetheless, I am trying to build a metal walker. Unfortunately, I just don't... I don't think I've got the brain power to do that, which is a problem. So at this point, we've got her up on her feet. Now, ideally, yeah, I need more support in my legs, don't I? I don't think I can do. I'd almost like to be able to do like this dragging mechanic, but I suppose maybe might be worthwhile checking those out, although I've never really understood precisely what they're supposed to be highly frictioning. Oh, I mean, they are now stuck. It won't go, but it is now stuck. There's just something verging on, like, not terrible, but then it keeps coming back to actually quite terrible. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, the problem is I keep coming back to the fact that maybe it's going to have to be a flyer, because then I can just try and avoid being in the direct sunlight. But trying to grab that thing on a flyer, it's making me think of fucking Subterranea, and nobody needs to ever think of Subterranea. I tell a lie, I quite enjoyed Subterranea. Okay, what are these steering? Maybe I've got control over these. Okay, yes. They might substitute reasonably well for some kind of wheel. What can I use? Yeah, I need something else on top of that to function as a wheel. I don't think a spike's gonna... No, I mean... Whoops. Fuck it. I'll threaten the sun into submission. If only that fucking worked. Far less warm and annoying. Oh, well, we've got... I mean... Technically speaking, owing to the... Oh, okay. Now we've got a slight problem. But spikes, yeah, spikes was just a sort of... yeah, I suppose destroying it might work. But yeah, we need to be able to put something akin to wheels on it. And the problem is we don't really have anything. In fact, akin to wheels. So theoretically, right, if that's going left, that's that way, right? So yes, I kind of want that to be that, and that to be that. I'm once again trying to do my sort of tank controls, but not 100% convinced. Oh no! I mean, it's almost pitiful, isn't it, really? I'm trying, sir. I'm trying to turn around, sir, but I can't quite do it, sir. I am trying, I promise, sir. That's interesting. Oh no, it is doing it. Okay, that's fine. Just need to figure out a decent sort of variation of a wheel. Then we might actually be slightly quids in. I suppose, I don't know. And extending it and raising it up might do something. The spikes technically worked. Technically. Didn't work well, but they technically worked. I suppose the weights is like a weird. I mean, I am okay. We're heading dangerously into carry on Cleo, I think it was, with old Pod and his square wheel. I mean, there's nothing to suggest a square wheel won't work. Like how after the nightmare, but the first half we've moved into something less stress. True. I mean, I think it's still going to be stress-inducing, because the problem is, in order to stop burning, I need it to be an all-metal machine. But of course, I suppose, yeah, part of the issue here. Oh, I mean, okay, we've found a couple of other issues, but I'm not entirely sure why they fell off. But there you go. Also, it would need to be wider if I was going to use these square wheels. But technically, I mean, not well, but technically it was functioning. As I say, not entirely sure why they fell off. I'm not. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So they are just plain old not attached. Let's see if we can do something about the whole not attached thing. Assuming it's based on the fact that I didn't attach it to that central block, perhaps. Right, are they now... Okay. All wheels now attached. All wheels now firmly on my wagon. And now technically we don't really need much in the way of mass here, so... to keep the weight of the machine down... I feel like I'm probably going to miss at least a couple here, but... It's only really to try and keep the weight of the machine down a touch. It's not the world's most pressing or major issue. What I might do is bring them out a little bit. Almost going for drag racer for a moment. Huh? I want it even more than anything else. Now I can't deny this may fall apart the moment. Let's get it actually on the ground to start with. Yes, it did fall apart immediately. Right. Okay. Weirdly though, not... Yeah, I'm seeing... What I think I need to do is turn you around like that, and put you in there. Oops. Now turn you around like that. You there. Turn you around like that. Put you there. Okay. But do. Okay. Are the weights really on fire? No. Okay, no, it's just when I pass through the flame, it does have. Now I can't deny it, the only slight issue, there we go, you can in fact get them back in sync. Now I just got to figure out how to pick up the mirror. Yes, right, so the key issue we've now got is how does one... I'll tell you what, I'm going to save this as a base. So, no wood tank base. That'll do. No wood tank base. Now, the primary issue I think we've got is not knowing exactly what angle I'm going to need that to be at. So I kind of need to be able to pick it up and then sort of start manoeuvring it around. I'm not 100% sure how best to do that. I'm slightly thinking maybe if I can... So, yeah, I think that... No, don't destroy the blocks, please. Might need... No, maybe not. Maybe I should go with steering hinges again. So... Theoretically, that could certainly, assuming that actually... Oh, good. Marvellous. Okay, so for starters, we do need to start fiddling with the key parameters there. Z and X again will do. Don't have any limits on the angle. That could technically pick it up, so let's just test our ability to pick it up. Dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be dum dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be dum be dum badum 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 didum 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 adum didum 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 didum. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's a bastard to move. Didu 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 didu. Oh dear, hang on, no, we've got... I suppose that's the one advantage of having weighted wheels. And by weighted wheels, I mean literally weighted wheels. Oh, we're flashing the light all over the place. Nowhere near where I need to go, but all over the place. Okay, so see, this is the... Oh shit, my fucking front end's come off. Okay, so I think one thing I would say is I think that needs to come up one, so that we've got a little bit of leeway there. What was I going to need, I think? Don't know precisely how to do it for the best. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? So, I suppose... maybe something like that. And then what I need to do... is move the claw like that. Max angles there. Sort of, I don't know, N. Maximise my angles there. That V and B, I suppose, I don't know. So that allows me to pick it up. That allows me to slightly waggle it. I've desynced the wheels, which has made for weirdness. That's fine. Okay, now, right, so we want to go like that, and then ideally something like that, although I think that's still too high is the problem, I think, now, which is going to be an issue, because I can't really say how I'm going to get it lower. It is quite the happy little bouncy. So I'm wondering what I'm actually going to want to do. Maybe try and use the mirror inverted after all. Okay, no, that's definitely not going to... not going to function. At least the machine is fireproof, so this whole sort of just gyrating in fire is not going to be a humongous issue. Oh. Oh, yes! Oh, it's doing it! It did it! Square-wheeled wonder for the win! Square-wheeled wonder for the win! Square-wheeled wonder, do a little dance! Square-wheeled wonder. Oh, I'll tell you one thing we can do, of course. Never forget, it was built of couplers. I don't know how spectacular it's going to be. Probably slightly disappointing, truth be told, but we have that sort of slightly out like that, and then try and get the best. Oh, there we go. The knuckles has worked this time. Try and get the best, and that was actually a bit disappointing, wasn't it? But technically, that rear wheel is still going. They are technically still going. Anyway, next zone, but we're not actually going to do it. I'm just going to have a quick butchers as to precisely what it is. Destroy the cannons. Oh, Christ. Destroy your fucking cannon. Yeah, okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's spare cannon pieces, not an actual spare cannon. So I mean, technically, if I got rid of the bomb surround, it's plausible, but it depends on quite how vigorous. Oh, there's fucking dudes. Of course, there's fucking dudes. Do you know what? Fuck you. Oh yeah. You think your cannons are strong? Fuck off. Oh, okay. Shit. It turns out their cannons are quite strong. I didn't realise how strong their cannons were going to be. Just give me one dude. Just give me one dude. Stop it. Stop it. Stop fighting against me. Stop fighting against me. Oh shit. The grabber's grabbed. Grabber's gonna grab. Grabber's gonna grab. Oh, Jesus Christ, they are flipping strong, aren't they? Okay, just that one dude. Just that one dude. Just get. Oh, okay. They're killing all their own men. But fuck. Gonna need some heavy defence. Heavy defence. I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a brick wall of armour and then have the repeating catapult behind the brick wall of armour, perhaps. I don't know, because they've got a hell of a range as well. So I was shot all the way back off there. I'm just going to test. I realise that my first flyer is awful, but... oh, shit. Oh, no, they do have... a bit of a range limitation. It's not huge, but they do have a slight one. Oh, no, they've got me. They've got me, Captain. They've got me. They've taken a balloon. They've taken several balloons, Captain. All I'm really ascertaining here at the moment, or at least attempting to, is could... no, okay. Just want to know, could a spiky... no, okay. It needs more force than that. So yes, I fear it's going to have to be an aerial strike, because they do have, and if you look, they will go up, but they do have an upper limit. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to end up having to figure out a better sort of aerial attack platform in order to fuck up their defences. I don't know whether it's still streaming or not. Fucking network error after network error after network error. I'm assuming that's Twitch's side, since my internet actually doesn't seem to be fucking off at all, but it's very annoying. So Conquer Valfrost was the achievement I got. Monarch of the Frost. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Turned out nice again, isn't it? So superb. Let's see if there's any new... oh! Hot Local Mum is in the chat. Well, hello. I suspect it's either I doubt a Twitch bot would be classified as that, but you never know your luck, I suppose. But anyway, hello to you, whatever you're up to. I've just defaulted into looking through Steam now. Trials of Mana is on offer. Weekend deal is all cooking simulators. Isn't that nice? Vampire is on offer. I quite enjoyed the game Vampire. 75% off. That's not bad. 11.24. It's quite a good game for 11.24, I think. Uno. Monopoly Plus. Monopoly Plus what? Apparently it looks suspiciously like you only get Monopoly, so you don't get Monopoly Plus something. You just get Monopoly. That's very disappointing. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's you lot. As the guard of the garden said when he found an interloper in the onion patch, that's your lot. Fuck off. Yep. Unless it's Monopoly plus Monopoly. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Not the double Monopoly. Not the duopoly. I think that is actually a thing. I think that is a thing in business terms. If you've got a duopoly, it's just one more than a monopoly. I can't say that with any real certainty, though. I really did feel like I was going to do something else. I suppose I can have a look at raids. Nope. Nobody. Only Smite Game. Are you interested in watching the Smite Game Twitch channel? I doubt it. Not at this time of night, anyway. Plus, in fairness, they've already got 4,857 viewers, so it's not exactly going to help them out. There's also Twitch Plays Pokemon. Surprisingly limited volume of viewers there. Only 125. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. I'll say cheerio. I don't have an end phase for this one. Really ought to make one, but busy doing other bits and pieces. I'll tell you, that was the other thing I was going to show you. Just for... there's really absolutely no good reason for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's have a look. That should work. Yes, here we go. Pose mode, that's what I want, yes. The only issue is putting it on screen. Alpha, of course, it does love to throw the ad source off of the bloody screen. There we go. Right. I don't know what this would be. I'll try a game capture. I don't. It's not actually a game, I'd like to point out, but still. Have a look. Specific window. That specific window? Are you going to do that? No, I don't think you are. Good night to you. I don't know if you're sticking around for the end nonsense that I'm doing here, but you know, specific window, that might work. It's not important, so if you do need to get off, I don't blame you. There it is. That's the one. Hey! You can capture the cursor if you like, yeah. Transform. Fit to screen. That'll do nicely. Yeah, that's sufficient for the example. This bone here, I'll tell you, it might be easier to show it with the arm perhaps, but anyway, this bone here has the bone constraint IK, which is the bone constraint inversed kinematics. And now what that does is it allows you, I believe, which one am I supposed to be controlling? I can't remember now. I think it's this one actually. I think it's that back foot is the controller. I might be mistaken. We'll see what happens. But if you look here, I suppose what I could do is I wonder if that'll work. I suppose one way of finding out. Yeah, there you go. So, okay, at the moment, with the inverse kinematics turned off, moving this bone does nothing. And I don't know what will happen if I move that bone. Moving this bone at least has it connected to the bones, but not in any real meaningful way. So, if I undo those, and then go back to that and turn the IK back on, you'll see here, I can't deny it's not. I will just clarify, it's not an optimal rig. I haven't built it particularly well, but I suppose technically you can, yeah, you can still see it. It is still, the leg is still sort of mostly bending, not necessarily 100% correctly. So I may have just made a bit of a shit rig, but still, the real kicker is the hand one. The hand one shows it a little bit better, I think. You can sort of see. Oh, except it's gone up again. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, my IKs are clearly a bit off. Because they're not... Oh, maybe that's what I need. Needed a bit more angle on my IK, I think. Like